And I remember like telling Mom, like, what are mothballs for? She's like, oh, it's like the moths don't eat them. Like, they hate the smell. It's poison. And I go, perfect. So, like, I knew that they were poison. I knew they were poison. So I took them to class and I put them inside an Altoids box. And I told the kid who I fucking hated.
But I'm the bad sibling.
I told the kid that I told him they were mints.
Can you not?
That's right, because Daddy's a dancer and he dances a lot.
Did I say hot? I meant not.
Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts!
Like, what goes on?
From heaven above with some power and love, our God is an awesome God. Oh, yeah! Wow! Welcome to another episode of the What Goes On podcast. I am your co-host, JonAnthony, Juan Antonio, Captain Passion, Antoine 9000, Daddy, Master, Leader, Spiritual Advisor, all the above. And I'm here once again with my co-host,
Amanda Marie.
You fucked it up.
Sorry,
Redo it. And I'm here with my co-host,
Amanda Marie.
Amanda Marie. Guys, and we're back, and we appreciate you here with us, honestly, because you know what? Everyone knows that it's been a wild ride. We have COVID going on. We have a new president who's got elected. Praise be. Right? Well, right. And, guys, we're here, and we just love you. And we just want to say, share, like, subscribe. We appreciate you watching. I don't know who you actually are, but I do enjoy it, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Last episode, ranked number 1 on YouTube Studio.
What?
I mean, no, it's great. No, but we know what it tells you. You know what it tells you? It tells you that it's growth. It could be minuscule growth, but at least it's growth. At least you're going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? 158 individuals in a week. Usually, you know, it takes us a week to break 100, but it's great. Anyway, look at her. She's already disengaged. It's outrageous.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, I think, as you can see, Amanda, do you want to tell the people what the fuck they're actually wearing here? Wait, on camera? Oh, wait!
What?
Producer Stephanie is here in the building.
Hey,
Give her a round of
Stephanie.
applause.
Yeah.
We also have a fucking packed house.
Yes, we have a live studio
We have a live
today.
fucking studio audience. We have shout out Rico. See you later, dude. Shout out Rico. We have Hope.
Hey, Hope.
That's her actual name. We have Devaney Star.
Stephanie.
You can follow her at Devaney_Star.
No.
We have Mito, her boyfriend. Significant other. There it is. Guys, and we're all just here, and today's my mother's birthday, so happy birthday to Carmen.
Yes, happy birthday,
Her name is
Mommy.
Carmen, and we just went to Hoshi. We got a little hibachi. There's the word.
So good.
It was a great time, and I have a fucking nice little to-go thing right after this. I'm
I
gonna
ate
devour
some of it already. I'm so bad.
steak, shrimp,
Vegetables.
and scallops. That's
you
what
got
that.
that?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Of course, you gotta go 3 meats. You gotta go 3 meats. You gotta go
Nice.
3 meats. You gotta go 3 meats.
Nice.
Can you explain to the people why you're wearing this regalia here?
So, after watching back the last 2 episodes of the pod, I realized that I need to change my ways.
You need help.
I need to change my ways.
And you think wearing a Halloween
Well,
costume
no, this is my...
is gonna do that?
Yes, I'm going to channel my inner nun.
What is that? Is it a nun?
Yes.
It's a nun costume, right?
You're a sister now.
Yes.
She's a sister. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so Amanda has turned a new leaf.
I am turning
a new
a new
leaf. And I think that maybe I should too. It's gonna be a hard thing. So I think this episode's gonna be all about redemption and just letting out demons.
Yeah.
And you have to repent for your sins, as they say. And you have to just like, I did this bad thing, but it's still okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about like changing and growing as a human being.
We're growing.
I have a little bit of the sacrament of this is Jesus' blood here. I have a little bit of more sacrament. This is his soul. And then I have some of this is the Holy Spirit, 3 in 1.
Amen.
And that's just how we do.
That's how we do.
Water, actually. Yeah.
The holy water.
Holy water. Amen.
The holy, they have that, what's that, they had like a bowl of holy water. First of all, where do they get the holy water?
It's water.
This isn't, we're not,
They-
no,
it's
I'm
water.
gonna just
No,
ask
I'll tell you what it is.
I'm just asking questions. I'm not like
I'll
trying
tell you what
to,
it is. It's
but
water, and then they pray over it.
They bless it.
And then it's anointed.
You know
the
what it's
water
like?
becomes anointed,
You know what it's like?
right?
So does that mean it's kosher?
There it is!
No, it
See?
doesn't make
no,
it kosher.
No,
Yes,
shut the
yes,
fuck
yes,
up.
it
Let the producer speak. That's gonna be bleeped. Can't curse in the first 5 minutes of YouTube videos. You get rescinded.
Like, you
Anyway,
know kosher, like, food
there it is.
Yeah.
See? That's a smart human being. Look, you roll your eyes. Fucking
Because
fall
that's
outside
not
your
what
head.
kosher means.
No, it does. Because what they do is at the end of the assembly line, after they slaughter it brutally, there's some fucking Jew who goes ding, 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 and then all of a sudden it's kosher.
So-
That's literally what they do.
Okay. No. But you
It
can't.
is,
You don't
that's fine.
slaughter and kill water.
No, but we're saying that it comes in its natural raw form, and then you. So it's pretty much just tap water that they bless, correct? It's not Poland Spring. It's not anything, right?
Probably
It
not.
It could be Poland Spring, but anyway, this is the holy water.
Amen.
Guys, we're not saying we're gonna forever the path of righteousness, but it's 2021,
Yeah.
and you do have to reflect on the negative things you've done in life, just to purge it from your being, from your soul,
And
and
move
from
forward
your
and
move
onward.
forward. Now,
Upward,
now
onward.
is there something that you want to say?
Well, I feel like on the last pod, you completely like killed me. Like he went so in and like made me feel like at the time I didn't care, but like running it back, I was like, okay, you're definitely drunk, and JonAnthony's definitely shitting on you, and basically saying that I'm a horrible person.
Never said that.
You did.
Never said
Because
that.
of the whole person that I had a weak entanglement with.
I never.
I had a week long.
Okay,
I
Jada.
never kissed him. I never touched him. It was like nothing like that. Like I met him, he was nice.
But
like,
it's not. I was just. It's a hyperbole. I wasn't like really like embarrassed. Like it's like. See.
You were mean about it.
I wasn't mean.
Okay. I felt like you were.
Did you think I was mean?
She didn't see the episode, so.
Did you think I was mean? You were there when we filmed it.
He laid it on thick to me.
Oh my God, you're lying.
Like, oh, you're a mother. You're this. How dare you? Ah.
How dare you? Never came out. I'll bet you $150 I never said the words "how dare
No,
you."
I'm not gonna bet that because
Yeah, 'cause
you
you're a
didn't say
fucking
that.
bitch boy.
But so what? You basically
Anyway,
said
the
that.
episode's
So either way,
about-
needless to say, I will say that it was a lapse in judgment to engage with somebody like that. So I'm repenting for my sins. I'm turning over a new leaf, and I'm good now.
I think we both are.
I'm good now.
I think we both are.
I'm not going to be stalking people's houses and flying out of state. I'm not going to be getting involved with drug dealers. Like, I'm going to
okay.
be on the
So you
right
finally-
path.
okay.
I'm going to be on the right path.
Now, quick question for you: did he stop delivering you packages inside of your mail slot?
Yeah, that stopped a while ago.
a while ago.
Yeah.
We filmed 2 weeks ago. It's not that long ago.
No, but that was like a week before that.
So 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's done. 100% done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now wait, Amanda briefly got into something about it's a little connected to the guy.
The drama
and now
is going on.
they live in a complex. So when you live that close to people, when I can literally hear what the fuck you're listening to, like you like become close maybe or something because you live in a house. My neighbors don't give a fuck about them, hate them, fucking. Yeah, I hope you fucking watch this. Probably not. Fuck you and your stupid fucking husband and your stupid little kid.
That's
Should we
not
bleep
little
this?
anymore.
Because you're. I might have to bleep that, but that's a real true fact. Someone on a motorcycle. And that's a true story. And I'm sorry, and we can bleep all the names, but that's just what happened, okay? She was in a white Mercedes Benz.
Oh my God, enough.
Okay.
So yes.
She was a cheerleader with her when they were little kids.
And then when I moved next door to her, she like hated me, never talked to me ever again about it.
Anyway.
No one cares. So, at my complex,
Development.
it's just that it's like crazy where I moved because when I first
It's a
moved
fucking
there,
complex, okay?
I had my boyfriend at the time walk out, and my neighbor like stopped him and was like asking him 101 questions, like, "Is Michael your son?"
Oh my God,
And,
they
like,
walk
that's
out.
when I knew.
Wait. With the black girl?
Yeah.
They walk out. Steph, did you ever hear this? They walk out. And her fucking neighbor, like, how do you have the audacity to walk out, right? You see Amanda, an older guy, could be her brother, could be her uncle, could be anyone, and the baby. They go, "Is that your dad? Is that your baby?"
Asking him if Michael's his baby. So ridiculous.
In the middle of broad daylight. "Is that your baby?"
They're nosy like that, though.
They
Who
are
the
really
fuck-
bad.
Oh my God, when I used to babysit Michael, like when he was like younger, Titi Amanda used to leave the house with a bag. Remember when you used to leave with like a big bag at night?
Bro,
So,
every
just
time
think about what the neighbors are like.
I'm like, they probably think I'm a stripper.
every time I go to her house, I have this bitch in the top right coming out with a cigarette like, "What's going on here?" I have the black guy fucking playing a fucking banjo or something. Hey man, it's like, I know what you're doing. Like, how are you always
they're-
at the
they're
door
really- they're
ready
really-
to open it up every time I
They're
come?
really nice to me.
But it's like...
But at the same time, like, they're all older, so they don't work, so, like, they don't miss a beat. There was, like, a fire in the complex. I thought it was by Grandma's house, so I go running up. They're like, no, don't worry. It's building 13. It was Steve and Tom. They have 2-degree burns. The social security number is this, and this is their blood type.
No, it really is
like,
fucking outrageous.
Yeah.
It's worse than high school.
So the guy next door to me, we know is a crackhead. He's a crackhead.
I know.
We all know, because that's how I met the dealer. So
Right.
he hasn't been...
The sugar daddy.
He wasn't a sugar daddy, like,
For
stop.
like a couple weeks.
For like a minute.
That filet mignon
That's not even
was
like a sugar daddy. He
tremendous.
brought me groceries because I was sick. That's nice. That's
But it wasn't
nice.
just groceries. Filet mignon? Rotisserie chicken?
So what?
It's high price items.
Okay.
And I do appreciate the filet mignon because I ate it and it was delicious.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep going.
Like, whatever. So I guess he hasn't been home for a couple of weeks because he's like hiding from a warrant. But he has his like friends going in and out of the apartment. So I don't know anything. I miss everything. It's not until I go outside to the bus stop that I'm getting the rundown on everything. I got this one telling me, LaWanda's telling me, Marissa's, everyone's giving me the rundown.
When they're all dropping off their 5 and 6-year-old kids, they're getting the rundown about the drug dealer next time.
So yeah.
Listen, did you hear what happened?
She's telling me, you have to call Heatherwood, you have to call, management.
Why doesn't she call Heatherwood?
She did, but she was like, we need to all do it collaboratively.
And we'll be right back.
They're just super nosy. They know everything about everything always. They always give me the rundown, and I play nice because hello, like I live there and I want to be on good terms with everybody.
Right.
So it's always something. But the drug addict that lives next door to me.
Is he an addict or a dealer?
He's an addict.
Okay. Oh, so the dealer supplies the addict. Got it.
Oh my God, look at you, so smart.
I'm so smart.
So
1850 SATs. Just
so apparently, his crackheads and his dealers are always coming there in and out, banging on the door. Mind you,
85th percentile. Keep going.
So we obviously all live close to each other. You can hear people banging on the door all hours of the night. It's ridiculous. So we realized that we didn't realize anything. They realized that the neighbor that actually lives there hasn't been there. But there's people going in and out of his apartment. Then they tell me
That's
that
what
he's
you call
using
a fucking trap house.
I find out that they're using a credit card to get into this guy's apartment. So that scares the shit out of me because I have the same type of door as the neighbor, so I have to like deadbolt it or whatever. So they come up with a plan for my son's good friend that lives across the way, mother. She's so cool. I love her. She was like, what we'll do is when they have the door open, we'll go inside and deadbolt it so they won't be able to get in using the credit card. She'll go through the apartment, open the sliding glass door, go through the balcony, come out of the balcony, climb over the roof, and then jump onto my balcony and go through my apartment.
This is the plan.
She did that. I'm on a.
This is something that she's thought about.
Not me.
And she did.
No.
Not you.
Me.
Not.
Where's my nun hat?
When did I say you?
It's not even
When did I say you fucking clown? I said she, as in Rwanda, where the fuck her name is.
No, the other one, Marissa.
She's thought this through when she's sleeping. She goes, this is the best plan of attack.
Right.
Not to call the fucking authorities.
No, we did.
Well, clearly
We've all called.
Continue.
We call maintenance or management, and they're like, call the police. We call the police say call management. It's like back and forth. It's like a whole.
It's just a big rigmarole.
It's just so stupid, and nobody wants these people going in and out, in and out, in and out. So loud, it's so obnoxious.
Anyway.
So that's what she does. One day I'm on a Zoom call with my boss, all my bosses, all
What
the
time is
supervisors. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock on a
In the
Tuesday.
afternoon.
On a Tuesday. So she bangs on the door. Bang, bang, bang. So I'm like, I tell everybody I'm on Zoom with, I'm like, hold on 1 second. And I go outside and I look down and it's the two neighbors banging on the door. I'm like, oh, is everything okay? They're like, yeah. So they're banging on the door and they're like, wait, so time goes by. All of a sudden I hear footsteps on my balcony. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look outside and Marissa's standing on my balcony. I'm like, oh, hi.
Wait,
Is everything okay? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I was banging on the door. I made the crackhead come outside because, mind you, the person that lives there hasn't been there. So now it's just some random crackhead. So she's banging on the door, and he comes to the door finally, and she was like, yeah, I'm from Heatherwood. I'm from maintenance. I'm from management. There's a leak in the lady's apartment downstairs, so I got to check it out. And he's like, I don't see anything. I don't see anything wet
Did she
here.
pretend to have some sort of badge
Nope,
or something?
Sweater, didn't care.
She just pretend
Nothing.
she's part of.
So she's like, are you on the
What is
lease?
she wearing? No. I know this is
A gray
minuscule.
sweater. A gray sweater and leggings. So, no. It's real. So he comes out. She's like, all right, well, are you on the lease? He's like, no. She's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to step out of the apartment. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna check the leak. So he steps out of the apartment. She shuts the door, locks the bottom, deadbolts the top, runs upstairs, goes through the balcony, then goes to run out of the door. Doesn't realize that the screen is there. Knocks the screen out of the tracks.
Oh my God.
And then leaves the sliding glass door open. And then all of a sudden, boom! Footsteps on my balcony. I'm like, hey. She's like, oh, I'm just gonna go through.
And
it's locked now.
Now Amanda's on a Zoom call with supervisors.
My bosses. I'm like, excuse me. Hang on.
There's a predator on my fucking porch.
No, she's super cool. So needless to say, they haven't been in the apartment since because the guy that lives there that has the keys is not there.
Oh wait, you can't do the credit card with a deadbolt, right?
Not with the deadbolt. That's the thing. So that's
So you fucked their whole shit up.
I did. They did. Yeah. But the guy came through. He's like putting his hand like through the mail slot, like trying to unlock it. So she's at the top of the stairs across the way, and she's like, "You're not trying to break and enter, are you?" He's like, "Fuck you, suck my dick." And then she's like, "Oh yeah."
Did she do it?
Well, say that in front of my husband. This is the one that did it. Say that in front of my husband. So he comes downstairs and he looks at her husband. She goes, "You know, you can watch her suck my dick." I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like I'm done. So that's what happened. The crackhead.
Why is he a bitch boy? The fuck, he's probably some
her
loser
husband.
fuck, yeah.
He's a nice guy, but he wasn't
Is
ready.
he some fucking loser fuck?
I don't know. I wouldn't call we have different definitions of what a loser is. I wouldn't consider him a loser, but he wasn't gonna like fight this guy in the middle. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Oh my God.
That's the latest with that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
She's hopping balconies. How old is this?
She's a couple years. She has the same birthday as you. She's a couple years.
December 13th, same as Taylor Swift.
She's really cool. I love her. She's
Don't
cool.
touch me.
I like her. But yeah, so that happened. So that's kind of the drama.
So now you think you're gonna pull back from the drama? You're just gonna watch it ensue?
I've been pulling back from the drama. I miss all of this. The cops are banging. I find out the next month. Like, you didn't hear that? I'm like, no, I'm 3 sheets in the wind sleeping. I don't hear anything. But I get the rundown at the bus stop.
What does that saying mean?
3 sheets in the wind? I think you have to be drunk for that to count.
I think you're wrong. 3 sheets
in the wind.
Like they just fly.
Like they're just floating around. They don't know what's going on. They're just there.
Sheets. I think it's 3 sheets to the wind.
I don't.
Anyway, guys, like Amanda, we started over with. I think this whole thing is about redemption. So, there's a couple things that we just gotta get off. That at least I need to get off my chest. Bad things that we've done, and now it's 2021. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Shout out Michael Bublé. Okay, so there is one thing that there's a couple things in life where you think like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Like even like 10 years ago, it's like, wow, that was like out of my character. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I remember I was one time, like things that like you've done. You're like, why did I ever do that? I would never do that now, and you feel like kind of bad about it. Maybe not you because you're a cold, heartless bitch, but me at least. There's a couple things I've done. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. That's so out of your character. You know what I mean? I'm at fucking Dark Horse one night, upstate Cortland. Shout out Cortland. Shout out Dark Horse. Shout out. And upstairs, we're at the fucking bar. We're fucking doing our thing, right? And like, for some reason, someone's like, I don't even really know why. Like, I'm wasted. And like, a bunch of like girls go by. And I'm like, oh, it'll be hilarious if I like pretend to spit in their hair. Like, that's hilarious. But it's like not. And it's like so not funny and like gay. I like pretended to spit in some girl's hair. She stops, fucking about face, and looks at me and
good
cracks me around my face so fucking hard. So I go, okay, listen, that was so dumb. I'm so sorry. Bang. Okay, listen, I didn't actually spit in your hair. Like it was a joke. Like I'm kidding. Like you could check your hair. Like I'm kidding. Bang. Smacks me again.
Good.
After that, I look at her, I go, okay, I'm sorry, are we done? She just looks at me, she goes, yeah. Shakes my hand, keeps it moving.
Good.
I did something bad, I paid the consequences, and we kept it moving. Later on, I find her, we buy a drink, and everything's fucking good. But, like, I still feel guilty about that. I don't really know why. Because, like, I could have spit in her hair, and like, she wouldn't have actually really known.
Right.
I don't really know why I did that, but that's just a little story of me being a piece of shit. So, there's that. Also, actually, being a piece of shit, there's one more thing I want to confess. There's someone...
You guys have a while?
It's not that long. There's a kid who lives still on this block, upstairs, up the block, I mean, right? Moved here, best friends. We got into an argument. And then, like, one day, I'm like, I fucking hate this kid so much. Like, I'll fucking kill him. Like, I don't really care. So I remember one day I found mothballs in the garage. So I took them home. And I remember, like, telling Mom, like, what are mothballs for? She's like, oh, it's like the moths don't eat them. Like, they hate the smell. It's poison. And I go, perfect. So, like, I knew that they were poison. I knew they were poison. So I took them to class and I put them inside an Altoids box. And I told the kid who I fucking hated.
But I'm the bad sibling.
I told the kid that I told him they were mints. I told the kid that I hated that they were mints. Okay? All right. So we're in lunch. And I go, hey, do you want some mints? And he's hesitant because we hate each other, but he's like, okay, I'll take a fucking mint. Who doesn't like a fucking good Altoid, you know? But if like you were smart, they were like big round and Altoids are flat. But anyway, I give him it, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, the crossroad of my life. Like, am I gonna let this kid literally poison himself to death, and I'm gonna like fucking?
You would have gotten so much trouble if he actually would have eaten it.
He's right here, and I grab his hand. And I go, no, don't. It's a mothball. You're gonna die. Oh my God. And he doesn't eat it. And like that was a crossroads. Imagine if he just would have been dead.
So now you're like a changed man, like.
No. I just know. Well, because I fucking hated him because he was just like a fucking.
See,
scum.
I'm not like that, and okay, I get the bad.
I stopped him. He didn't eat the fucking.
You still have a heart enough to be like, no, don't do it.
Exactly. You know? See, thank you, Hope. That's why her name is Hope. Thank you. See, fuck off.
But you would do it again, though.
I would.
Plead the fifth.
So next.
I would like tease him again with it. Like, you want a little treat? You know,
Especially now that he has Trump flags hanging from the back of his shirt. Now we're definitely getting
now we're feeding him fucking.
Now he's definitely getting them off.
Oh my God, it was so bad. I put him in Altoids box. Like, oh my, they barely fit because they were round. Anyway, he didn't eat it, and like,
I don't even think I
never really told him
like
what it was. No, like we have a big rivalry. That's what you don't understand.
No, clearly I don't.
Okay, well, I wanted to kill him, and I gave him my best shot.
I
just couldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm the crazy, irate sibling, but like, I would never do that. Like, I would never target a person and like I make silly choices in moments of weaknesses and get in entanglements that are ridiculous.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let's kill this person.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's fucking? Oh my God.
What?
The neighbor.
She told this story a couple of.
But you liked him.
Yeah.
There was a kid. There was a boy who lived across the street, and he was young. And my niece, producer Stephanie, and my nephew, Lucito, would come over, and they would play with this kid, and his name was Griffin. And I don't really know the backstory, but bottom line is, Stephanie gave him dog treats to eat, and he fucking ate them. So at least I stopped.
It looks like a cookie.
Yeah, but that's fucked up.
Cassie.
And he was Asian. Like, that's so racist of you.
Is he Asian?
Griffin was Asian?
He was like a white boy.
Griffin was Asian. I will bet you $1 zillion.
I mean, he did have like.
I know that's so like progressive of you that you don't see color or race, but Griffin was a complete Asian human being.
In love with
he looked like a little fucking. He was 100% Asian. Griffin, top left across the street.
It's insane.
Oh my
insane.
God.
What is the deep-hatred with the neighbor?
What?
The deep-hatred with the neighbor, like where?
The reason why you hated the neighbor.
Oh, but, you know, okay.
Dick.
It's not that big of a deal.
Dick.
We became, as soon as I moved here in second grade, we and him were best friends immediately. We were best friends, and like he was my first friend from day one. It was cool. We're out at the block. We'd fucking play Mario Party, Mario Kart, and then he was just kind of like weird. Like there was 2 instances where I was like taking his shit. Once in school, and once here, where he just like opened the door and like was like watching me. And I was like, this is so fucking. I swear to God. I'm like, are you like gay? Not that like I cared, but I'm like, what's like the end game here? You trying like I gotta really understand.
That's gross.
Twice, once here.
At home?
In this house, right here. I'm like, are you like done watching me? Like, are we okay? Like, can I wipe my fucking beehole? Like, I don't really get like, is that like a joke? I don't really know. Anyway, and then just like it got weird, and then like he wanted to fight me, and then there's like a bunch of fucking, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
so
I didn't feed the mouthful.
Served fucking mothballs because of it.
Wow, I was in elementary school and I was plotting for death.
That's good.
Yeah, I know, but it's not. That was death. At least you feed him fucking dog treats. It's probably a little bit fucking nutritious.
Yeah. I wasn't crazy. Just wanted to give him dog treats.
Yeah. Any other things you want to get off your chest? Bad things you did? You definitely have some bad things you done.
Bad things that I've done?
We need to just release it. We need to just let it go. Leave it in 2020. Push the bad fucking energy out.
Honestly, I was never the bad one. Like, I never, like... I wasn't the
So,
bad one.
now I just thought of something.
What? Is that me?
No.
Okay.
It's not that bad. It's just like, you never hear of like wrong place, wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I was in the wrong place, someone else was. And so I'm at a sorority house, and we're drinking, and I'm fucking heavy fucking boozing, right? And these, in Portland, these fucking places are like labyrinths, like huge, like castle looking, like you go out on the deck and it's like huge, thick stone, and there's pillars, like everything's very big and very like gargoyle-ish, right? So I'm at the sorority, I'm like, I'm not going all the way downstairs to fucking piss. Like, that's not gonna happen. So, me and my buddy were like, let's just piss off the fucking balcony. Like, who cares?
Because no one's down there.
Because no one's down there. We started peeing off the balcony, and we're literally peeing on human being females' heads.
No.
I know. Okay.
You
I
would
know.
have, I swear to God, if
I
that
know.
was me, you never would have lived to see daylight. I swear
I
to
would've-
God.
Okay.
I would have
okay.
fucking gutted you.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
my God, just the
okay.
thought has me so irate.
Listen, we felt really bad. I remember screaming, still peeing, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And, like, obviously there's people underneath, because if there's a balcony, that means, like, there's an underpass, so people would hang out underneath it. So we pee, we didn't really think, we're drunk, pee on a couple of girls' heads, not a big deal. They can't find us because it's so packed, and then we get off scot-free. But that's something else I also feel bad about.
Oh my
You
God.
did get off scot-free.
We did get scot-free, yeah. But that's something I feel bad about in my soul.
Well, I've never done that.
Oh, talk about shit and talk about being a kid. Oh my God, I'll never forget this. This is something that sticks with me. I never really get embarrassed, but like this I still think about, even though I was literally 3.5 or 4. This is one of my earliest memories, okay? I'm in fucking Miss Lydia's. That's preschool, so I'm young for my age. So
You're like
I went into kindergarten when I was 4. So this story has to be when I'm at least 3 or maybe 4. Either way, I'm a very little kid. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Miss Lydia's.
Mm-hmm.
We finally get recess.
There you go. I got kicked out of Miss Lydia's.
We'll get to that next, because we're gonna get to that next. So it's Miss Lydia, and we know it's like this. The backyard of this fucking place was a kid's dream. Basketball courts, 17 fucking Papa Wheelies, cars, like everything, playground, swing
like
set,
a ton of them.
everything you can
Yeah.
imagine, and you would run out and you'd have a fucking great time. But this one particular day, it could have been Miss fucking Eva, the cook, gave me a little bit too much chicken nuggets. Maybe. I don't know what it was, but for some reason this day, I remember on the swing. I don't really remember like everything because I was so young, but I remember I'm on the swing set. I'm wearing my Barney sweatpants with shoes and a sweatshirt. But I'm very, very young. I was just at 3 or 4. And I remember I'm like, I don't want to go inside. Like, I have to use the bathroom, but I don't want to go inside.
You peed?
I'm having so much fun, and I just don't want
Kids
to go
do
inside.
that all the time. It's so annoying.
I didn't pee.
You pooped?
I didn't pee.
You pooped?
Okay?
In your pants?
I shit in my fucking Barney sweatpants. I swear on my life.
You're the worst.
It didn't just, like, run down. It, like, was like Frosty the Snowman's carrot. It just pushed. It pushed my sweatpants. Amanda, a thick, beautiful log like this.
You're just.
And I remember I would, like it was sticking out. And I go, the only way to resolve this is if I smush it. So I sit on the swings and I just smush the shit into me, because I just because I didn't want to go inside for recess. Isn't that disgusting? I can't believe I remember this. And I go, I don't want to go inside. I'm having so much
my
fun.
kid shits his
I
pants like
shit,
that, I'll
I
kill him.
shit, and I just sit on the swings and just fucking pack it in. And I go, this is perfect. No one's gonna notice. It's purple. It's purple fucking sweatpants. Shit's brown. Yeah. And then like we're playing. I get through with it for like a few minutes. Miss Lydia fucking catches me. JonAnthony inside. So I go inside and she's like, oh my God, why'd you do this? Then her fucking daughter, who like worked at the daycare, oh my God, I'll never forget. This is so bad. I'm in the bathroom, okay, and she puts gloves on. She's digging shit out of my ass with gloves. The daughter, she's probably 19, but I think she's like 40 because I'm so young. You know what I mean? She's scraping shit and literally going in the fucking toilet. It was fucking terrible. So then, like, I didn't get, like, punished, but it's like, okay, you clearly can't go to recess anymore. Like, we have to change you. I don't know how I had clothes, but I had clothes. I go to fucking take a nap, okay? Because I'm exhausted at this point, you know? I'm fucking physically, mentally drained. So they put me to sleep, right? And then, like, Mommy gets there. She walks down the basement. I see Mommy there, and I'm, like, so happy. Like, shit myself, but at least my Mommy's here. And then Miss Lydia, the fucking rat that she is,
Of course.
fucking sticks up a fucking huge Ziploc bag, shows the fucking shit fucking sweatpants.
Duh.
And she goes, this is your son. Your son
This
just...
happened today.
And I remember, I'm like, these are my favorite fucking Barney sweatpants. Like, I fucking ruined them. Like, so much shame. I felt so much shame. And I'm like, why did I just shit myself? Literally, because I could have just walked inside, took a shit, and then kept playing in recess.
Right.
But I was
So
just
you learned
lazy.
from that and you haven't shit your pants since.
Yes, I haven't shit myself since. I have pissed myself since, though. Probably many, many times. Most recent, you want to hear the most recent? It wasn't that, it was Fargo. Again,
It was Fargo.
college. It was Fargo. Fargo, great show. It was college. I was visiting. I graduated, but there's a couple people below me that I was so friends with, so I visited them. Huge fucking party. I'm bombed. They have a new apartment, not Monroe, that you visited when you were pregnant with the baby. So we go there. I'm like, oh, this is great. And I, like, fall asleep sitting on the couch. And, like, when I woke, you know when you wake up, you go, I have a memory of me doing something really, really bad. And you're hoping it was a dream. That's what this was. So I woke up, like, I remember, like, peeing somewhere that wasn't the bathroom. I looked down, piss on my shirt,
Ew.
piss on my shorts, all over the floor. There's humans on the floor sleeping because there's so many of us.
Did you pee on them this
No,
time?
no, didn't hit them. It was very close. I think it was because they're on an air mattress, so they were elevated, so I couldn't really hit them. But yeah, there's a picture. We're gonna put it right here. I'll put it. It's me. Someone took a picture of me. I'm dead, sleeping dead, piss everywhere, like really, really bad. Pee myself. I was like, oh my god, I remember. Like I tried to and I just peed myself, and then it's over. You go, you change your fucking panties, and then it's like it's a new dawn, it's a new day. One day, we used to have, during recess, we used to have dress up. So we do dress up, and you go in the corner, and people do that. So I remember, I was like, oh, let me put a skirt on. I'm cool. Like, I had a bunch of, like, fake clothes on, right? And, like, I'm walking, and, like, the skirt falls to my ankles, and I fall, and there's some fucking loser kid, and as I'm falling, I, like, scrape his, like, hand as I'm falling to the ground. And he goes up, he goes, he fucking bit me! And I go, he was older. I think it was someone's kid. He goes, he just fucking bit me. And I'm like, no, like I didn't bite you. Like I fell over my skirt. Like I'm I'm doing fucking playtime. Like I'm dressing up like a fucking girl because I'm funny. Right. So I remember to this day, I scrape his fucking. Oh my god. So I get up. I go, he fucking bit. So I go in Miss Ronnie's office, the fucking principal. She goes, you fucking bit him. I think it was like her nephew or something. That. And I'm like, I didn't fucking bite him. Like, I remember, like, I stood up. I'm like, look, my skirt. Like, my skirt fell. And they didn't want to buy it. I got in a huge amount of trouble. And no one believed me. And now, you know the sweetest revenge? I'm probably 24. And I hear the principal. She goes to fucking jail for 3 years for tax evasion. Yeah, Ronnie, go fuck yourself. Yeah, she was bad. Your little fucking Chucky Finster fucking fro. Fuck you. And that's the sweetest redemption. Go to jail, you fucking whore. Fuck you. You little Raggedy Ann bitch. I hate you so much, and I'm glad you went to jail for tax evasion, you fucking whore. I know, I did need that. No, I didn't. Because they wouldn't believe me. They're like, okay. I remember. And they go, okay, you fell, JonAnthony. And they're laughing at me. My mom's not there, and I'm by myself, and I'm 3 or 4 years old. No one to defend me. This fucking loser fuck saying I bit his finger. What am I doing? Am I really biting your finger? I fell to the fucking ground. And now you get arrested for tax evasion, you stupid bitch. And it filled me with so much joy. Finally, redemption. And we're back. Thank you for the word from our sponsors. We really appreciate your service, and we fucking love you, dude. Anyway, Amanda's woken up from her fucking slumber, and she has something to say to add to the conversation.
No, because
here's a young lady who has some things to say.
Okay, so it's one story, but I don't really feel that bad about it, and maybe that's the problem.
Maybe that's the issue.
Okay.
You have no regrets.
So I was dating this guy, and his ex-girlfriend was like being annoying, and
See, here we go.
she like wouldn't stop hitting him up.
That happens. Sometimes that be happening though.
Right?
To be like that.
Not though.
Be like that sometimes.
Not though. Doe.
Doe.
D-O-E.
So
Spell check. Nope. D-O-E. Nope. D-O-E. Nope. There
God,
it is.
here it goes. So I called her phone from his phone,
Of course you did.
and I
Where
put
was he?
in my bed.
Sleeping?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That's
So she picked up, and I just let the phone sit there, and she got to listen to everything that happened that night.
You see? She
She
wants to find Jesus without
That was a
releasing
long
this.
time ago.
That's the fucking point, fuckface.
I forgot that it happened, and I just remembered.
You didn't forget. No one
I did.
forgets
I
that.
feel like on the forefront of my brain, but I'm like trying to really deep. I'm doing soul searching right now, and I remember that that happened.
If you want to relinquish your life to Jesus.
So yeah, that's what happened,
You
and
got
she
some-
had to listen to all of it.
They're draining the fucking hose over here. I don't even know what's happening.
So she had to listen to everything.
Do you know for a fact that she heard it, or
I
you
know
think-
she picked up,
That's it.
and I'm sure she was listening because like obviously her ex-boyfriend called her, so she's like hello, and then she hears like me and him talking, and then. You know, I don't know at what point she hung up, but
Right.
I would imagine she heard
Right.
things.
God bless.
I know.
That's a good move.
That was bad.
That's a complete and full like go fuck yourself. You're so done. That's a good move.
That was mean.
It wasn't mean. It was on him. He was fucking doing what he was doing.
There she is. And there she is.
Just saying.
Her name is Hope for a reason. And there she is.
Love that.
Yeah.
Steph, what are we at?
We're like at 10 minutes.
57:50.
57. Okay.
Minus probably 30 minutes.
We can live
because-
now. We could just somebody, right? Yeah.
So that's like my bad story.
There's no way that's the worst thing you've ever done in your life. There's no way.
Worst things I've done? Okay, so when I was younger, when I was probably like 18 or
it
19,
is.
I was dating this
These
guy.
are the golden years.
I know, it was a mess. I was dating this guy.
Who is it?
So stupid. Tony.
Not the Tony.
I don't know who that is.
You do know, because you met him when him and his wife came to the door. Remember?
Not the one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You're not telling that. Are you telling that?
What? I mean,
telling that?
not the whole thing, but I mean...
Holy. I was
Whatever,
going to be
so,
like, wow.
You're a young girl. You're
back the curtain.
You're impressionable. Whatever. So I started dating this guy, and of course, you know, him and his wife. You know, they're divorcing. They're separated. You know, the whole story that they tell you to make you believe that they're not together.
Because you guys are all
whatever.
gullible, desperate losers. Anyway,
Right. I was also 19 years old, and I don't even know what happened, but I guess I found out that she found out that like her man was messing around with this young girl, so she came here.
Yep.
She came here.
I know
I
that.
wasn't home.
Do you want to know why I know that?
JonAnthony answered the door. Thank God. She was trying to go talk to my parents. Like, what's wrong with you?
The fuck is not gonna know?
Yeah.
After school, probably eating a fucking tuna fish sandwich.
But that's
watching
why my
TV.
big mouth, like I have such a big mouth.
Is Amanda here? I go, no. Okay, well, tell her that I need to talk to her. Then I go, okay. And I go, Amanda, there's some fucking girl. Was she blonde? Was she? And I go, yeah. It's like, I don't know. She goes, oh my God, no, ever fucking let her.
She wanted to talk to my parents. Like, what a fucking clown. So once I found out that she came to my house, I found, of course, I did my digging and I found out where she
That's where it
lived.
all started.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's probably started before that. And I went to her house and he answered the door and I was like, how dare you tell her where I live? And then he came outside of the apartment and shut the door, but he had a 3-year-old at the time and the door automatically locked. So it was so rewarding to know that like he locked his 3-year-old in upstairs. So then I found out where she worked and I called her job. And I was like, just so you know, your 3-year-old kid is locked upstairs in your apartment right now. So go fuck yourself. Yeah. And then me and him always stayed. We always stayed on cool terms, but like years went by. I didn't talk to him or whatever. And then recently, over the past couple of years, he like reached out to me again on Facebook, like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm good. What's
People
up
are
with you?"
fucking
He's like, "You know,
crazy.
on and off again with Melissa." And I was like, "You guys still
Oh.
doing the same song and dance? That was 10 fucking years ago." So then, a couple weeks after that, she reaches out to me on Facebook,
More
and
than
she's
10.
like. No, yeah, more than 10.
You're 32.
A long time ago.
You were 17.
So she reaches out to me and she's like, hey, like, really sorry to reach out to you, but, like, have you been talking to Tony or whatever? And I'm like,
You see what I mean?
I'm like, Melissa, honestly,
do it to
the
yourselves.
fact that we have to have this
You do
conversation
it to yourselves.
13 years
You do it
later
to
is a
yourselves.
testament that you should not be in a relationship with this man and, like, just end it. Like, just stop. Like, I'm not getting dragged into this drama. I did it when I was 19. I'm not doing it in my 30s. Like, have fun with that. Figure your situation
Oh
out.
my
Best
God.
of luck. Yeah. Yeah. Hot Mess Express.
And with that, we will partake in a little bit of the sacrament. And that's a red Skittle. If anyone's listening.
And
This
orange.
is the body of
The body of Christ.
And then I have some of the blood.
Amen.
What goes first?
Let's do bread first.
Blood first?
Bread.
Bread goes first.
Those disgusting, shitty fucking crackers. Thanks for watching.
This crazy interrupted pod. Got interrupted a lot.
Guys, we really appreciate you and we love you. And you guys literally are the reason we do this. And honestly, I know we took a long break, but you guys, as soon as we dropped it, you guys came back full force, full throttle, 100%. Number one ranked pod that
In
we've had so
America.
far in America, in the whole fucking country. Thank you. This podcast was about redemption and purging. So we're gonna try to turn a new leaf in 2021.
I'm
We're
changing
gonna
my
try
ways.
to do our best.
I'm not gonna be crazy. I'm gonna chill out.
We're both gonna chill out, okay? Because we need
JonAnthony's
to
an
focus.
angel.
I'm like a scumbag fucking
He
asshole,
yells at me
though.
every pod about how horrible of a human I am. So we're gonna rectify that.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't. You know,
Maybe
some things
better.
change, some things change the same. Also, another saying is, the more things change, the more things change the same. So
Change the same.
change the same.
Stay the same.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. Share, like, subscribe, and there it is.
Until next time.
I think that's enough.
This the way it is. Fade away 3 and I mix it in. Break your ankles cause your paper's thin. Money sign, that's what baby paper is. I don't care about that.